Okay, we're just going to take a quick caller. We have 5-6 more debate minutes. By the way, I want to begin by saying that I wish the Aam Aadmi Party representative stayed on, but Rahul Mehra chose to leave the debate, and I wish he would have stayed, because I hadn't finished my line of questioning with the Aam Aadmi Party yet. Mr. Writer is calling in from Mumbai. Mr. Writer, good evening. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Arnab, you kept me waiting for 25 long minutes. Hello.
I apologize, Mr. Writer. I sincerely apologize.
Arnab, it's nice meeting you and speaking with you. Arnab, I would like to speak to the Aam Aadmi Party.
Good to talk to you.
Aam Aadmi Party is doing
So they left the show.
Hello, Arnab. Aam Aadmi Party is doing a really wonderful job. But I would like to tell the Aam Aadmi Party, please do not interfere with the security of the country. They are too young for this. They are like nothing but trainee pilots. Being trainee pilots, they should not be given the control of the aircraft as a whole. Please ask the Aam Aadmi Party to keep away from the security of the country. Kashmir is a part of India and will always remain a part of India. Not even a straw of grass should go to Pakistan. Not even a tiny pebble of India to Pakistan.
Mr. Writer, first of all, thank you for your passionate intervention. Thank you for your loyal viewership, and I really apologize for keeping you on hold for 25 minutes. That C.R. Writer is a sales manager from Mumbai. Thank you, and we have a caller from Assam right now, and that's Utpal from Assam. Utpal, good evening.
Good evening, Arnab. Big fan of yours.
Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, Arnab. See, first of all, I would like to say that the birth of Aam Aadmi Party itself is very unfortunate for our country. It seems that they are just big on making promises. They would just go ahead and make the promises without thinking what would be the consequences. They would make statements wherein, it seems that they have learned everything, every trick of politics. Now, what has happened, I'll just take you back, just offline, is that they have made a promise in Delhi regarding electricity bill. They will reduce it by 50%. But during that promise, what was meant is that they'll first go through the audit of the companies, and after that they will reduce. Now, what they have done without even going into the audits and all, they have just slashed the prices. Where those money and everything is going to come from? Now, they don't think about what the hell they are talking about, and they are playing with the sentiments of this citizens of India. So they are not supposed to do that. And not only the Kashmiris, it's not who are the Kashmiris to take the decision about the Kashmir. It's Kashmir is an integral part of India, and every citizen of India has a say about it. They cannot just say that we will just go ahead and ask the people of Kashmir or something like that.
I just, just before I wrap up, 2 quick points. So first of all, I want to get the Siddharth Nath Singh's view. Siddharth, differences are there within your party also. I mean, as I said, that you are experts in internal differences. So, first of all, I am a little surprised at your indignant outrage at the differences within the, the Aam Aadmi Party. I know that you will not even challenge me on it, given your position as a party with such strong internal differences. So, should you be just using these differences within? I have a right to question, but I find it strange when you question the Aam Aadmi Party's differences within, You don't even have a point of view on the abolition of national income tax. Nitin Gadkari wants the abolition of national income tax. Yashwant Sinha says we will go back to the Vedic days if we abolish income, sales and excise tax. You can't even agree on Justice Ganguly. Subramanian Swamy has one point of view. Sushma Swaraj has another point of view. Arun Jaitley has another point of view. I can go on and on, that's all.
The position taken by Sushma Swaraj and Arun Jaitley was the official line, and we took that line. As far as internal differences, I don't think you can be, highlighting that we have so many internal differences, but, you have the right to say so, and you can speculate on that, and we will not get into a fight.
No, I have just given you a couple of examples.
But the real issue is that I said I'm not getting into a fight with you or a debate on it, because you have the right to say it and I speculate. But what I'm trying to make a point, why we raised it on the referendum issue of Prashant Bhushan. Prashant Bhushan is a very, very sensitive thing. Now, they are a party and they are not activists. They have a chief minister in one of the states in India. Now, once you are part of the constitution, you have sworn on the constitution, you must start respecting what the parliament resolution has been on Kashmir issue. And when you talk about removal, well, whichever way you may be talking it through a referendum, which is very disappointing, but when you talk about removal of army, I think you need to look at a larger picture, what's happening by cross-border terrorism, what is happening in Afghanistan, how Pakistan is going to use those jihadis against India. All these things comes into it, and the basic fundamental thing, defense and security doesn't lie with the state or any other people. It is a center relationship. Center has to decide in consultation with MHA and the defense ministry. So I think these are the issues which Aam Aadmi Party must be talking about it.
Fine. Vinod Mehta, just finally, before I wrap up, and I'd like, quick views. Do you feel, I mean, there are some people who say that if the only reason the Aam Aadmi Party is being supported by the Congress Party is so that the BJP does not get a walkover.
Well, that's...
and therefore, there will be people who will say, don't go too deep into these fault lines of what their position is on national politics.
That's certainly the possibility of that, because if in a BJP-Congress fight, I think the BJP was going to have a very easy ride. And I think one reason for the BJP's ire at the Aam Aadmi Party is simply now, with the Aam Aadmi Party also in the general election, they have a real fight on their hand. But Arnab, one last question about these contradictions, etc. I hope that there will be people in the Aam Aadmi Party who will say, let 10 or 12 of the senior leaders of the Aam Aadmi sit around the table and thrash out on half a dozen or 12 issues, a common minimum program kind of thing. And I hope they do that, so. And it is in their own interest to do that, so that these hundreds of voices, contradictory voices, don't...
Yeah, you can't get away saying, I mean, that's exactly, you can't get away saying, can you, that these are individual views? I mean,
no, I'm not saying they're individuals, but I'm saying they need to get together.
Collective views.
On national issues, you have to have very clear categorical. But having said that, as I said in the beginning, there is no question of referendum, but two issues, important issues he has raised. We have army, we are proud of it, and they have to protect us against external aggression. That's their main job and the basic job. And in a democratic country, we can't govern a part of it through army or by laws like Armed Force Special Powers Act. These are very extraordinary situations, extraordinary laws.
Precisely why you cannot decide these things by popular consensus.
No,
you can't do it.
You can't do that.
You can't do it. And that's where they. Well, I thank everyone. I thank Sameer Kaul, Mehboob Beg, Vinod Mehta. I find it very interesting. Vinod Mehta has been one of the staunchest supporters of the Aam Aadmi Party.
But I've been a critical supporter.
He says today,
Arnab, I'm a critical supporter.
Yes. I absolutely, Vinod Mehta. I have never accused you of giving up your independent streak. I would be surprised if you did. And D Bakshi and Siddharth Nath Singh, I thank you very much. And my question before I go to all Newshour viewers tonight is, will Prashant Bhushan's position on the Kashmir referendum, on the army's presence, compromise the Aam Aadmi Party nationally? I'd like to hear from you. I thank you for your calls, for your viewership, for joining us on the Newshour debate. And I'll see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Thank you for watching. Good night and goodbye. Thank you.